coming at you live with a overview and kind of first thoughts so far of the Nerf Pro Torrent after a while of testing it. And I hate to say, this isn't a good blaster, and I really wanted it to be. With that being said, well, let's wait for a few people to get in chat, but for now, let's just talk about, just kind of get an introduction here. So I got the Torrent quite a while ago, not a while ago, like a week ago, a little over a week ago, and I was really happy because when I first got my hands on it, out of ideas, CSG, welcome to the chat. Hello. Today I'm talking about how disappointing the Torrent has been. Hey, Spider. Yes, you are still a mod. Me no liking Nerf Pro. Sadly, me neither. I was really hoping this would be good, and heck, the thing is, inherently these blasters are good, and that's what's crazy. Hold on, I'm gonna adjust the chat settings because I want to be able to see you guys talking. You interrupted me from editing my vid, but it's fine. Oh well, dang it! FaZe does that all the time, so you know. You'll just have to deal with it. I'm just kidding. But I was excited when I first got this blaster because, yes, FaZe does it all the time. How dare you, FaZe? But I got really disappointed when I got my hands on this, and it ended up not being that good at all. Now, when I first got it, my first impression, I was blown away. And then issues started arising. First off, the prime started getting a whole lot more rickety, like really bad. Like, there's definitely a part in there that's scraping, and you can probably hear it. It sounds awful. It's not a ratchety prime like you would want it to be. It's awful. It's terrible. And that doesn't do nothing. Ever consider modifying it? Yes, I will be modifying it, and that's what I'm about to get to. But there's a lot of issues. For another instance is the constant jamming this thing has. Now, I haven't experienced any accuracy issues or anything like that performance-wise, just jamming, constant jams with any type of dart, and of course the rickety prime. And I know people complain about the mag release. I personally don't mind it because there is like a distinct click and there's no mag drop when you hit the mag release. But yeah, everything else about it is fine. I do not like, however, that a lot of stocks are really not stable on this. And also, if you rest your cheek on this stock, you're going to get pinched. It's Captain Xavier calls it the beard trimmer for a reason. But here's the thing. Not everyone's having this issue. In fact, other people aren't, but a lot of people are. So it's like half the people are having a perfectly functional blaster, which is great. Like if this blaster functioned great, it would be one of my top picks for 2024. But then other people are experiencing bad ones, and so am I. Most of the issues are present in the double dealer, so I would think the mods make the... Yeah, well, this is a little bit different than double dealer, but I get what you're saying. I would say there is fixes for it. I've seen Jolt King fixed his problem. He fixed the mag insertion, he fixed the prime, and he fixed the jamming issue because everything was out of line. And this keeps happening with so many products. I mean, look at this. The sender has the same issues. Parts are out of line, like the flywheels or the flywheel cage, or just certain parts even, like the trigger mech, the pusher. Stuff is out of line, and that makes it a bad product. But some of them aren't out of line. It's just an issue in production. Some are going to be bad and some are going to be good. This has the issue of stuff is out of line. Gotta go. See you on YT or whatever. All right. Thank you for tuning in, CSG. I really appreciate it. But it's really bad that these issues are apparent on a blaster like this. I mean, that shouldn't be happening at all. There should be no excuse for these issues to be happening, but they are happening, and it really sucks. I'm going to be able to see all the messages here. And again, the biggest issue is that you're not going to know what you're getting. Some are good, some are bad, and that really sucks. If both of these blasters were good, they would be really good. From what I've heard of the Cinder, my friend Tess has one, and it works amazingly for him, and he absolutely loves it. He says it's a good blaster, and I believe him because he has pretty solid opinions on blasters. So I believe him on that. He also says he got a good Torrent. I got a bad Torrent, and a lot of other people are getting bad Cinders. This is the same problem with the Pinpoint. When I got the Pinpoint, it was terrible, and I got a second one, and it was terrible. But almost everyone else was having issues, but some people were having. I mean, almost everyone else wasn't having issues, but I was the one who was having issues, and other people were too. So it was evident. You don't know what you're going to get, and that's honestly worse than if all of them are broken. Because if all of them were broken in the same way, then you would know what to fix and what's the problem. With this, you really don't know. You don't know if you're going to get a good or bad one. So it's kind of a gamble. You're gambling when you're buying this product. And even though I like the $30 price point for this, I would have been really happy even if they added an extra 20 to the price and made sure it was really like better quality. I hate that these are getting sidelined because Nerf is doing a bad job at quality control. Classic Hasbro with these inconsistent blasters. Yeah, well, that used to not be Hasbro. Like, you see people mad and debating with each other all the time, like, well, my blaster works. That must mean it's a good blaster. No, lately the problem is a lot of people's blasters are inconsistent. Some people have bad blasters and some have good, and that's just bad overall. But like, it seriously doesn't make any sense. And I really wish I could just go to the store. I can pick up a blaster and know it's gonna work. That's all I want. And honestly, the Torrent is just not a good blaster. Like, I hate to say this, it's not. At least the one I got. And even if there are good ones, which there are, I've seen people have good ones, it's still a bad blaster overall because you don't know what you're getting. There's no defending this. I've seen people trying to defend it. There's no need to defend it. It's completely terrible what Hasbro did with this, and it's inexcusable in every single way. I really wish this worked. I really wish it did. I like everything else about the blaster. I'm going to stay for a few minutes before I got to go. For real, I've been going through a busy week with putting everything in the garage to get the farming done. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, thanks for staying. It's great to have people in the chat. And again, another issue I have, it's not too big of an issue, but this stock point is not very stable. With a lot of stocks I tried, there's a slight bend. Now, there's a few stocks that work well, but most of them don't. Most of the stocks I tried do not work well with this blaster. But almost everything else I like about it. I like how comfortable it is. I really thought this was going to suck, and it is one of the most comfortable priming grips I think I've ever found. Like, it's really comfortable to grab. If only the prime wasn't so grainy. The main grip is really nice. I thought it was going to be too big. It's literally perfect for me. The magazine release is not the best, but it's certainly not the worst, and it works pretty well. And not to mention, the magazine is, I haven't used a worker mag, but from people who have, they say this is even better than the worker angle talons. This thing is really built well, and so is the whole blaster shell quality wise. The trigger's nice. The safety's pretty fine, I guess. But like, it's a good little shell, a good compact pro blaster that would be like a good contender to the Aeon Pro X. I'm not kidding. If it actually worked, and it doesn't work, which is crazy. Oh wow, I missed a lot of chat. Hold on. I was just trying to spin the radar with the attachments, and I can't do it right now. I'm pretty sure I could do it later. More practice. Yes, you can. It takes a long time. Wait, that has a stock attachment point? Yes, it does, except it's not really useful for a lot of stocks. Now, there is a few stocks that do work on it. The regulator stock works pretty well. The Recon Mark II stock works okay-ish. The best stock I've seen, though, is the Stockade stock. It works really well, which I like that. The Cinder also has a stock point, and the Cinder stock point's much better than this one. And it's a minor complaint, but it's certainly worth noting because you can feel the little bend in the stock when you shoulder it. But still, a really cool addition. And there's some other stocks that work really well with it. You just got to find out which ones. And I wish I could defend this, but there's no defending a bad product. I really hate that. I really wish this was a good thing. And it makes me sad. I really hope Nerf gets their quality control in check. Because first with the pinpoint, then with the in-series ward, now this. There's inconsistencies between blasters, and that's worse if you just have a blaster that doesn't work, because you at least know, okay, that blaster won't work, but if I get this blaster, it will work. Now you don't know if you're going to get a working blaster when you go to Target or Walmart and grab something from Nerf. You don't know if it's going to work. And it's crazy how this year, Dart Zone has had almost zero quality control issues when they usually have a lot, and Nerf has absolutely a ton. And I want to be clear, Nerf actually hasn't had that many quality control issues in the past. It's been more of just like bad blaster issues. I won't make webcam videos until late August when the flooring has been redone. In the meantime, I'm cooking with a GD vid and Instrike vid. That's awesome. And but like, it's inexcusable because you go to the store, you don't know if it's going to work or not. Like, that's not a good thing. And anyone who tries to defend this is frankly wrong. Yes, it is a good design. Like, first off, I want to say people whining about the design need to shush. It's a design, it's very subjective, and it's not a bad thing that they go for a more unique design. They should go for more unique designs. If you don't like it, that's fine, but definitely support more unique designs. This is something different from any other blaster in the pro game. So is the Cinder. But they failed on the quality control and internal issues, not the shell. The shell is amazing. I really wish this could have been good. And I'm going to definitely mod it and fix it up after I do a main review of it. But I really hate that it's not it's messing up. But yeah, what are y'all's thoughts on this? I mean, I'm gonna drink some water. Man, I'm thirsty. It's hot out right now. Water is good. I hope this doesn't age until it's in Centurion hating loving side. I think kind of like that, except this is more worse because at least the Centurion 9 out of 10 times you know it's going to at least work. This is just a bad blaster in general. And I hate to say that the Pro Series is bad. In Series isn't too bad because so far the only quality issues I've seen are with the ward and pinpoint as far as inconsistencies. But everything else in Series seems good. Yo, thought I'd pop in to say hi. Hello, Strongarm. We're just talking about how disappointing Nerf Pro has been with their quality control issues because, frankly, these could have been really good blasters. They have everything right except for the fact that there's issues with them. Misaligned parts in both blasters, it just really sucks. I'm not going to stay long as it's almost 12 a.m. where I live. Understandable. People need to get their sleep. But it's very sad to see that Nerf is going in this direction. There was an article coming out saying Nerf was cutting their cost, and people didn't know what that means. And they literally sacrificed good internals for plastic quality, which is fine. Like, the plastic quality here is good, but they really shouldn't have done that. I personally think a lot of Elite 2.0 blasters are better than some of the ones with good plastic quality now. Yes, plastic quality is important, but when the Torrent is having issues. Well, it's more of some people's Torrents are having issues and some aren't. It's the same with the Cinder. Some units, the parts are misaligned. And with mine, I'm having a gritty prime that's really bad. Like, plastic's rubbing it. Really, it hurts to prime it. Like, it hurts my ears. And then also jamming issues. Constant jams. Like, I can't go through a full mag without jams. And it's almost impossible to clear these jams, too. It really sucks. They could have done better with this. I mean, all of these issues in the Cinder and Torrent, yes, they're fixable, but you have to fix it. If it's something you have to fix, it's not a good product. Now, could I recommend it to someone who's willing to fix it? Absolutely. But yeah, is the Cinder good quality? I don't know. I know the internal parts are misaligned on that too, so there's like flywheel misalignment issues. But I know the plastic quality, from what I've heard from other people, is just as good as the Torrent. So that's good to hear. But like, I feel like we criticize the Elite 2.0, like plastic style quality, like Nerf's previous plastic quality, which really wasn't too bad, but we criticized it a lot, and that made Nerf take the wrong lessons from that. I'm not saying we shouldn't have criticized that, but they gave up good internals for bad internals and traded it for plastic quality. That's the only way I see it, and I hate that. I really hope Nerf fixes this in their next launch because I think this is a great idea. Like, for instance, this is such a good concept and it could be good. Ooh, I need to get some more water, guys. Water is good. This is a pretty good brand. If they sponsor me, I'll appreciate it. Man, that's good water. But yeah, it really sucks because I really wanted this to work. And I really hope the next whatever Nerf Pro blasters they are, I really hope they take in mind to like the quality control. Also, the biggest problem here is if you look at most Nerf blasters, water is good for you indeed, agreed. If you look at most Nerf blasters, there's a date on them, and you'll notice that date is the date they're copyrighted or made a patent on, like that's the date they were made, and it's always a year before release. Every single blaster has that. Almost every, like 90% of blasters, 99% of blasters have the date on there a year before it releases. Not Nerf Pro. Both of them have 2024 slapped on there, which means they were rushed. They were rushed into production, which is unbelievable. They rushed these blasters to compete with Dart Zone, and that's probably the biggest issue. It's not even cutting costs, it's they didn't, take care of it. May I be maybe promoted to mod status? Are you talking about you? I trust you as a mod. I trust you as a mod. Hold on. I'm not gonna report you. Why does it want me to report it? I'm not reporting you. Don't worry. I do need more mods, so yeah. Especially when I do. I'm gonna give you standard moderator. Yeah. I don't have anyone managing moderator, but I don't even know what that does. But like, I'm gonna need more mods because I'm gonna hopefully do a vertical short stream sometime soon, and for those streams you need mods. Spinning the barrel break. Oh, nice. I will not demote you, don't worry. You're the one I trust as a mod. There's a few people I would trust. You're one of them. But it's sad. It's sad to see. And the fact is they rushed the production on this. Like, they didn't do that with any other blaster. They rushed the production. If they just took their time and released these early next year, which they totally could have, in-series is probably making enough money already, which is fine. I don't mind in-series, okay? Contrary to popular belief, I think in-series is actually good, a good thing for the hobby, if done right, if they keep it up right. But this is bad. This is much worse even, arguably, because you would expect more quality, you expect better things out of this, and they rushed it. If they waited a year and fixed the kinks, made sure things were manufactured properly, it could have been great. All right, what do we got? And now my name is Blue, just like the French uniforms in the rich now means I'm a pro modder. Can I be a mod? Yes. Yes. Like, normally I wouldn't just give out the mod status, but these few people are like actual mods. Hey, Nicholas, how's it going? How is it going? I trust you, though. I've seen you in Phases streams, and you haven't caused too much trouble, so I trust you. But it's sad. It's really sad. I thought they would have done a good job with this. No, I don't promote everyone in the chat. I have to get to know someone a little bit first. I know Strong Arm for not known of him, just known of him on YouTube, and he's commented on my videos for years, so I trust him for sure. And if anyone actually gets out of line, I can always remove them, so it's not a big deal. I need more moderators, though, for the NPC comments. That's what I need moderators for. And it's crazy. First off, I want to say congrats on making this mag, though. This mag is good. Yep, same issues. I haven't had the Cinder yet, but I had the Torrent, jamming, and a gritty Prime, and other people aren't. It's inconsistent. I hate that it's inconsistent. Some people are having it, so that means when I say that this is a bad product, people are going to be like, oh, but mine works. But you can't recommend it to people. You can't recommend it to people if it's a bad product. If you don't know, you can't guarantee them it's going to work. Now official. But you seriously, you have to look at this. You have to look at this from a perspective of a buyer. So you know that some if you get a good one, fine, but you shouldn't go recommending it for everyone. If you look at it from a perspective of a buyer and you're not sure if it's gonna work or not, you're gonna be disappointed when you get it and it doesn't work. I mean, it might work, but you don't know that. That's the problem. I want to be able to buy a blaster knowing it will work, or at least knowing it won't work so I can fix it. And I hate that this sucks because you don't know if it's going to work or not. And yes, it's fixable, but it's something you have to fix still. And it's kind of vague on how you fix it. You got to clip some parts with the plastic. You got to change some things. And it kind of sucks. No, the Cinder has a slow rev up time, but that's probably... The Cinder's slow rev up time is such a weird complaint. Yeah, I don't think that's a big deal. Slow rev up times don't bother me. You can easily mod it to go much faster. So that's not the problem. The Cinder's biggest problem is with the freaking flywheels being misaligned and having inaccurate shots. That's the problem. That's the problem. The slow rev time I could not give a crap about. That's not a big deal. It's ridiculous how some blasters take infinite alcohol. I don't know. Yeah, but and I also think it's good that it's running on double A's. That's a good choice because not everyone wants to use a rechargeable like lipo or lithium ion battery. So that makes sense in my opinion. I think double A batteries with a slower rev up time's perfectly fine. I don't give a crap. Now Brico has me CSG stronger face when phone tested Spider has mods. We are the main six. My little fun. Oh my gosh. But it's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I get that like people complain about that, and I personally see like why are you complaining about that? That's just me, and like there's no reason to complain about that because you know what you're getting. You can mod it to it like a rev time doesn't matter as long as it performs like it's advertised. I don't care. Okay, we're expecting a little too much out of Nerf, but then again, like I'm not. That's as far as design and the basic function if they worked, but they don't work, and that is what's inexcusable. Little ticks like that, like the red trigger not working too well, this not having slam fire, and the magazine release not dropping. Those are little things. Those can be ignored, and I think those aren't a big deal. But the fact is of the quality control issues. You don't know if your blaster is going to work or work properly. That's where I have the big issue. I don't care about the little nitpick stuff. I never nitpick blasters. Don't change it. That's a good name. It's unique. People will recognize it. I mean, Brachiosaurus, I thought about changing it. That's a stupid name. No one even knows why. But hey, I'm keeping it because it's unique. You want a unique name. And CSG 12 is a pretty unique name. So yeah. I'm going to down this water bottle on stream. This is a big water bottle too, okay? It looks small, but I'm absolutely a huge dude. So yeah. Like this is the water bottle compared to this. Never mind. What am I doing? But it's ridiculous that you don't know if your blaster is going to work. As far as fixes go, from what I've seen, is the plastic braiding is that in production they misaligned the like plastic bits that go around the CSG stands for cool super guy, which is my first ever username that I made when I was 6 years old. Hey, that's not bad. That's cool. You're kind of keeping the same username. But like one of the big issues with this blaster in particular is that with the prime is that in some units the plastic part that covers the barrel, I mean the metal rod that goes, that primes it, the plastic part goes into the side of it, and it's causing that scraping thing you hear, and that's what hurts. That's the size of a smart water bottle. Yeah, this is Essentia. It's a good water brand. Please sponsor me. I don't think they'll ever sponsor me. Unless I get some subscribers. Oh, I kind of want to announce. Now, I'm going to wait to announce this. Something big just happened with my channel. Huge milestone. I didn't get monetized, but it's close. And I can't wait to announce something involving that. But I can now spin the flight. Awesome. My favorite water is alkaline water because lipo. Wait, what? Lipo? Did he say lipo water? I don't know if that's actual water or is that just a Nerf joke, but that's hilarious. I'm sorry, that's funny. But yeah, it's like the plastic scraping on the inside, and I believe the pusher is misaligned, and that's what's causing the jams, or something like that was causing the jams, and it's an easy fix. It's a really easy fix, but it's still a fix that has to be made. Someone's gonna have to take this apart. Now, that being said, if you're a tinker and you want to do stuff, I totally recommend these. Totally give these a shot because you could do all kinds of stuff with this. One thing I can say about this is it's an ultimate modding platform. It gives you a lot more to do than some other pro blasters out there. And that's its biggest advantage. Yes, it's broken, but if you're going to mod it anyway, that's fine because you can fix those things while you're modding it, and they're very minor fixes. I want to get the pump kit that Xbox game's coming out. The barrel kit. I want to get this thing decked out. You hear me, guys? I'm sounding like Will Smith now. But I want to get this thing decked out, man. And I can't wait to do that. For tinkering, I'm better off at the AT3K. A shot like an alcohol shot? No, we're not doing alcohol shots here. I don't have a favorite water brand, but I do find it interesting. Oh my gosh, the chat fades out before I can actually read the chat. Hold on. I don't have a favorite water brand, but I do find it interesting when certain U.S. states have exclusive water brands. Zephyr Hills for U.S., Florida Man, Ozarka for Texas, etc. Yeah, that is weird. Um, like I never like the concept of water brands is kind of funny. Like, oh, what is your brand known for? Oh, we sell water. That's our brand, And he gives it a name like Essentia. Man, I'm gonna have hiccups or something here. But again, it sucks that this is happening. Also, by the way, this is not my bedroom. This is a completely different room I'm streaming in. But it's really crazy. And I hate that that's the problem with this, because honestly, this would have been one of my favorite blasters of the year. I think it's an excellent modder platform. From everything I've seen, this thing is a really good modder platform. Another issue I want to bring up is it's not a complaint I have with this blaster, because I like that it doesn't have slamfire, because it means more sturdier internals, which means more mod potential. But apparently Nerf is trying to phase out slamfire, which is unacceptable. Okay, I'm glad when every now and then we get a blaster that doesn't have slamfire, because that means, yay, we could do some mod stuff to this. There's a little bit more mod potential there. But when the Elite Alpha Trooper is a better platform IMO. Oh, agreed. I'm talking for more like short yards. Like, this is an excellent option if you want to mod something. The Elite Alpha Trooper is definitely better. Don't quote me saying it's not. I believe it's better. But this is still a good platform if you want to mod something. And apparently, from what I've heard, Nerf is wanting to get rid of Slamfire for good, which is infuriating. If they actually do, if the rumors about that are true, if they actually do that, I'm gonna lose my crap, and I'm going to be done with Hasbro. Like I know people say that. I will stop supporting. What is the FPS? It gets about 140, 150 from what I've seen, so pretty good. One thing I want to say, this blaster, despite not having a metal barrel, is extremely accurate. I haven't had any inaccuracies with this, and it shoots pretty darn far. So 150 FPS, pretty good. But like, there's a lot of good mod potential with this, which is fine. I'm glad that they added something to this. Like, it has an option. If you want to mod a short dart blaster, if you want to blast like this, you can do some really good mods to this, which is great. We need more mod platforms coming out. We haven't had a good modding platform come out in a long time. But again, the thing is, I really just don't I really hope they don't do these things. All right, CSG, I will thank you for so much for joining the stream. I'll see you later. Was the first Slamfire blaster technically the Aerostorm, or was it just the Raider? I don't know. Yeah, technically it would be the Aerostorm, I guess. Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm not an expert in those things. Guys, we're almost out. We are almost out, guys. I'm going to save that for later because my throat is not going to last much longer. But it's infuriating that Hasbro is doing this. I really wish they weren't. I want this to be successful. I want Nerf Pro to be successful, but they are messing things up. They're phasing out Slamfire. Bad choice. It was a good choice to have some blasters that don't have Slamfire. I think it was a good choice. How much is it? $30, but it has issues. Like the prime is really scrapey against the plastic, and it jams a lot. So that's the biggest problem with that thing. But they're I did not fart. They're phasing out Slamfire. They're cutting, like they're rushing products, which is what they did with this. They're rushing the production. They're making bad choices internally. They're misaligning internals in their production. That's terrible. Oh man, I'm losing my train of thought. But they're cutting corners internal wise instead of plastic wise like they used to do, which I don't look. I wish they had good. I like good plastic quality, but if I have to sacrifice my plastic quality for good internals, I'll do that any day. Any day. I'm not gonna buy it. I'll wait till another Dark Zone Pro release. Probably a good idea. Get an Aeon Pro. This is like Aeon Pro is so much better than this. There's Storm, while having something similar, technically does have Slamfire. Remember in 2020, while almost everyone said they would boycott Hasbro for Elite 2.0, and not doing Pro Blasters. I remember everyone called them Hasbro. And oh, you have it. Well, that makes sense. Well, like here's the thing. I hate the trend of, oh, we gotta boycott Hasbro from this. But if they get rid of Slamfire, I will not buy another Hasbro product until they bring Slamfire back. You can do a lot of things, but getting rid of Slamfire, that's where I draw the line. The line has been drawn. Like I am not a picky dude. I don't like to nitpick things. I never nitpicked any of the superficial problems with this. Like, oh, it's it doesn't mag drop, it doesn't have Slamfire. I never nitpicked that. But I want these features to still be available in the future. And the fact that they're getting rid of it, I mean, like why are they doing that? By the way, when's the next live stream? I don't know. As soon as I can, the next few days or within the week, I'm gonna do my tier list that I failed to do a few days ago. But it will be done. That'll probably be my next stream. If not, then I'll just do another Nerf discussion stream. Awesome. Thanks for Cammy Boy. Thank you so much. But it really sucks because they had something going. And they failed at it, which is like what you don't understand. The excitement I had. Cool. I'll stream in a week or so. Awesome. And I really wish they fixed this. I really wish they took the time and made this better. Because if they did, I would have been happy. But yeah, I really wish they fixed it. I really wish they checked the quality control. It would have been nice, but they didn't, and that sucks. Anyway, guys, I'll have a review on this soon, and it'll be pretty interesting. I'm probably going to have to end a stream here because I'm getting tired. It's late. Y'all are probably tired, and I don't have much more to talk about, and I don't want to do a lot of random yapping. So, yeah. It's funny when Bricko's so focused into talking about the torrent, and then he freezes to read chat messages. That's what happens. I was gonna buy it, then I bought the Venom Pro though. Good idea. That is of the Venom Pro is awesome. I understand if they got rid of Slamfire, if nobody used it, but for cost cutting, that's complete bull. Yeah, they only did it for cost cutting. That's the only reason they get it. That's what they literally from their mouths. In series, in the Pro series, they got rid of Slamfire because it cost too much to do it. Best 50 I've ever spent. Agreed. I agree. I want to say the Venom Pro is one of the few blasters I never regret spending $50 on. I personally regretted spending $50 on the Nexus Pro X. Now, did I absolutely love the Nexus Pro X? Heck yeah, but I didn't regret spending the money. I kind of regretted spending the money because I was like, man, that was $50. But hey, at least I had the Nexus Pro X, which is one of the best blasters ever. But I didn't feel that way with Wait, Brogo, did Phase One send you the poem about his hair? That I said no, he did not send that. Can you send that to me? But yeah, and I really wish they made this good. The Cinder has issues. The Torrent has issues. They failed on one thing. The one thing they shouldn't have failed on. I would say don't cuss a lot. Don't specifically not strong cuss words. I mean, if it happens every now and then, I don't give a crap. But just just don't do it a lot. That's the only thing I'll say, because I do have some kids that watch my channel and stuff like that. But yeah, it's not a big deal as long as it's nothing too big of a cuss word, But yeah, it doesn't. It's not a big deal. I'm not going to ban you for saying the S word or something like that. But yeah, and it's weird. I really wish they got their stuff under control. And I really wish they fixed things. I really hope they do. I really hope this is just a one-time thing. They realize, okay, we made a mistake rushing the production of these, which it was rushed. That is confirmed. No problem. But it was confirmed that they rushed the production of these things, of these blasters. The Pro blasters in particular had rushed productions. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But like, I hate that they rush the production. That's the one thing that you don't do, and they only did to cut costs and to get it out to compete with Dart Zone in time. Because right now, Dart Zone is just blowing them out of the water. And look, I'm like one of the few people that's not like a Dart Zone mega fan. Okay, I think Dart Zone has some serious issues, especially in 2023 and then in 2021. I mean, like almost every Dart Zone blaster from that hasn't been this year has been like has its own issues. Like I even think the Nexus Pro is not the best thing, but like this year they've blown it out of the water. The Aeon Pro X, a complete like 10 out of 10. The Nexus Pro X, a 10 out of 10. The Vena Pro, in my opinion, like a 10 out of 10. Like all of these blasters are absolutely amazing. And I'm hearing good things about the Max Striker 2.0. I'm hearing good things about what is it? The Maxim. I'm not sure about the Maxim though. Hold on. The Maxim, that's a whole nother topic, but I'm worried about the Maxim. But still, these are quality control issues that like I really wish Hasbro fixed it. But yeah, like I said before, I gotta go to bed. But I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to this stream. Just hearing me ramble and talk about Nerf for a bit. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the chat and just being active in conversation and stuff like that, and taking your time to watch this stream. It's always a huge honor. Anyway, guys, like I said before, thank y'all so much for watching. I swear most companies rush for no reason. Look, the Omnia Busby Hammer Shot. I think it was called Thundershot. The iPhone X. Yeah, rush products are so annoying. And it sucks. It really does suck. But yeah, like I said before, thank y'all so much for watching. And also, I did say I do have something really big happen with my channel. A huge milestone was crossed. Not subscribers. I didn't get monetized, but something similar. And I'll be making an announcement revolving that pretty soon, but not right now because it's still like something I gotta get work out. But yeah. Anyway, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. I hope to see y'all in the next one. Thank y'all so much for checking out the stream. Peace, strong arm. Thank you for joining. Bye bye.